Plagiarism, as defined by Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary, is to steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as one's own without crediting the source.
It was the best of
In this
times.
example, a student is quoting the
worst of
introduction to
times.
Charles Dickens' Tale of
It
Two
was the
Cities.
age of wisdom.
But at the end of this
It was
direct
the
quote,
age
the
of
student
foolishness.
fails to cite the original
It was
writer,
the epoch
Dickens.
of belief.
Mistakenly, the student assumes that by changing some of the words, he no longer needs to credit the original source. But to avoid plagiarism, you must cite the source of the information, whether you're using a direct quote or paraphrasing someone else's ideas. As a part of Weber State University's Student Code of Conduct, a premium is placed on academic honesty. And this is true whether you're using someone else's words or their ideas, music, image, film, or graphic. Just like with this graphic and this photo, you must credit the original source with its own formatted citation. Also, did you know you can self-plagiarize? Let's say you wrote a paper for your American Environmental History class, and then in the next semester you take an American Indian History, and without much effort, the research paper you did for the environmental class can also be used for the research assignment in the American Indian History class. But this too is a form of plagiarism. And penalties for plagiarism can include having to repeat an assignment, reduce grade, or even the loss of credit for an entire class. Okay, so now we know that we don't want to plagiarize. So we're going to look at a couple of different tools that are going to help us properly cite the resources that we're using in our paper. First, we're going to go to the Stewart Library homepage. From there, we're going to go to Research Tools and Research Guides. Now, under the Stewart Library Guides, we're going to click on the How Do I link, and then under the Research heading, we're going to Cite, Print, and Electronic Resources. So this takes us to a library guide that's specifically designed for citing under a number of different citation formats. So each tab is a different citation format, so it includes APA, MLA, Chicago Turabian, CSE. So if we click on one of the tabs, it's going to give us a number of different examples of different resources that we're going to have to know how to cite, including books, scholarly journal articles, popular magazine and newspaper articles, websites, etc. So again, under each tab is the different citation formats, and it also includes internet resources and the style manual guides. Okay, so now we're going to look at the second tool to avoiding plagiarism. This is called the Purdue OWL Online Writing Lab, which is produced by Purdue University. As you can see, it's primarily focused on MLA and APA style formatting, but a couple of the great features of Purdue OWL is not only does it offer examples of citing sources in your bibliography and reference section, but just as importantly, it offers examples of how to cite the different resources within your text. In addition, one of the things that I like particularly about Purdue OWL is that it offers a sample paper. Now within the sample paper, it shows you all the necessary formatting that you'll need to put in from your title page on through to your bibliography. So remember, if you ever have any questions, there's a number of different ways you can contact the librarians here at the Stewart Library. You can chat live by clicking on the Ask a Librarian link here. You can call us, you can email, or you can come in person to the middle level reference desk and ask us your question there.